Looking at the available Intimidate users in BDSP, we're a bit limited to about 2 good ones, and then the rest are debatable. We don't have something as great as Incineroar or Landorus anymore, but the mons that those two check aren't exactly around anymore, so we have a bit more wiggle room. First thing that always comes to mind, thanks to Stratos, rest in peace, is Life Orb Intimidate Ment. She does not come with Tailwind. She is slower than Garchomp. Even if you intimidate Garchomp, it's still going to smack you. She's slower than Latios and Latias. She can't boost your team's speed anymore. She does have great coverage, though. Life Orb Draco smacks. Hydro Pump and Flamethrower, great coverage. And maybe there's a set that I'm overlooking. I remember in some league of XY doubles, someone brought a calm-natured Roost Mence or some shit. So maybe I'm just not thinking outside the box enough. But Mence is fairly one-dimensional. If she gets Tailwind, maybe I'll value her a bit more, but I still think Latios and Latias would be better. But not much to say about her. Arcanine, I'm never going to be happy with. I keep on trying to find spreads to only be 3-hit KO'd by Garchomp Earthquake, so you can Wisp it twice in case it's Lum. And you can only live Lum Earthquakes. I'm pretty sure Life Orb's always going to kill you into, even with Intimidate. Life Orb Garchomp's strong as shit. Snarl is cool, but I'm always a bit dissatisfied with Snarl users. I don't like the move that much. It is nice, but the mons that use it, I always find to be a bit too passive. And Roar, of course, beats Trick Room, and, you can phase out setup sweepers and get Togekiss out of there if you need to, attack Ozzy directly, things like that. But it's, I don't see much mileage on Arcanine. There's a ton of other moves around, Close Combat for T-Tar, Dragon Pulse to die to Garchomp anyways. Extreme Speed is cool, but then you're sacrificing Bulk. This mon is such a mess. The only year where it really shined in doubles was VGC 17, because we didn't have many Intimidate mons, and it did beat some very key Pokemon, like it says here, Kartana, Ninetales, Celesteela. There's just not enough stats to go around on Arcanine. It's just kind of always been a mess. I like him, it's one of the sickest designs, but it's sort of like 4 move slot syndrome and EV spread hell. Gyarados has never let me down. Gyarados has always been reliable. Intimidate is better than Will-O-Wisp, that's a fact. All of the best physical mons run Lumberry to begin with, so if you run a water type like Rotom, you have to Wisp something like Garchomp twice, something like T-Tar twice. Although, you should just Hydro Pump T-Tar in that case, but point is, a Lumberry mon, you have to Wisp it twice, which means you're wasting 2 turns, they're gaining momentum, they can protect, you can miss, they can pull out. Whereas Intimidate is always enter the battlefield. It's going to proc as soon as it's there, just like that. Which is why Gyarados is a better water type than Rotom, but I might want to make a separate vid on why I think Rotom's bad. Defensive Rotom at least, but getting back to Gyarados overall, great stat spread, great speed stat to hit. The stat speed's Adamant T-Tar, although you should probably run Jolly T-Tar. Plus, if you're running D-Dance T-Tar, +1 Adamant is kind of shit. Although, Adamant T-Tar with Thunder Wave support and Tailwind is deadly, especially Thunder Wave because of Rock Slide. But speaking of Thunder Wave, he comes with it. He comes built in with speed control. Waterfall damage is big, and you can afford to run an Adamant Nature. Huge attack stat of 345. To put it into perspective, Jolly Garchomp is, I think, 359. This thing hits 345, and it's not even max. That's how good natures are for boosting stats. You don't have to fully EV. And on the alternative side of Gyarados, there's Trick Room Gyarados. You just get rid of T-Wave for Taunt. It's a great water type. It's a great Earthquake immune mon. It works very well alongside Rhyperior, especially with Lightning Rod. You can probably try to run the speed to something to taunt another mon before it hits that mon hits Crest. But I can't think of something like a specific enough scenario for that. So probably just run minimum speed. There could be something more optimal, but this is what's on my mind. Hitmontop comes with a fucking great move pool. I mean, his speed can be buffed up to outspeed other Hitmontop to hit tailwind speeds without having to invest too hard. Great attack stat, boosting close combat. You have Mach Punch, you have Sucker Punch. Close combat's powerful stab, even at -1, which plenty of Pokemon want to come in and intimidate Hitmontop. He can still smack. I think I've seen him hit some Mons for at least 30 at -1, and that's damn good. Fake Out's God tier, and Wide Guard lets you stomp on Garchomp. Like, Hitmontop plus Heatran is such an amazing core, because you get up a free sub with Fake Out, and you get to Wide Guard Heatran to let it beat a ground type being Garchomp. Like, Dragon Claw's not going to do enough. And if you have Flash Cannon, you can smack Garchomp in 2 hits. I believe Modest does 2 hits, I'll have to check that later. But like, Hitmontop plus Heatran plus any Steel type, really, anything weak to Earthquake that can also take a Dragon move. You can just 2v1 Garchomp down, it's very nice. My problem with him though is he's I wouldn't say linear, because he has got great variety to him, like the amount of rolls that he does. But like, if there's a matchup that he loses, he usually loses it pretty hard. Sometimes Hitmontop's mileage is just going to be Fake Out and Intimidate, and then pull out and let something else do the work. But he's still a great Pokemon. I mean, I wouldn't call him centralizing like some people are, but he's certainly on my mind quite a bit. Come on. We're getting into kind of like, I don't want to say unviable territory, but I mean, I have Granble here. Luxray serves a legitimate niche on a Trick Room team I've played, of being an electric type to kill water types, being a Volt switcher to gain momentum. Intimidate is wonderful. Ice Fang does, I think, 69 to 80 to Garchomp, which is great. And Intimidate plus Baby Doll Eyes is far stronger than you'd think. Not only do you get to intimidate both Pokemon, you can pick one of their attackers and Baby Doll Eyes it. Baby Doll Eyes has +1 priority, which is why I'm actually putting it on this list. With that +1 priority, if there's something like a T-Tar, you can Baby Doll Eyes it, and Crest will eat that crunch like it's nothing. It is a great Pokemon for Trick Room. I want to give a big shout out to my guy Anthony over at Pokemon Doubles for sending me Luxray. He sent me a Snarl Helping Hands variant. I turned it into a Trick Room Baby Doll Eyes variant. So there's some pretty good usage on this. I like it. Cool, man. Granble, I'm just putting it there because I think Gramble's cool and kind of cute. I mean, kind of ugly cute, but cute nonetheless. It's a fairy type. There's only a couple fairy types in the game. Like, that's about all she's got going for her. Heal Bell's cool, close combat, blah blah blah. This sucks. Like, I'll just cut to the chase. There could be some epic team sweep that has Granble on it, and you put a thumbnail with like a circle and an arrow pointing at Granble. Granble OP, but you're never gonna get that. This thing's shit. So, deleted. But, yeah, that's about all we got for Intimidators. I'm kind of comfortable with that. Like, Intimidate's still very good, but it's not as ubiquitous as, like, Landorus with intense roll compression. I mean, and I'm not complaining, I'm not sneating about Landorus. It's, I think it's good for X and Y and Sun and Moon, but, like, we're not facing as heavy roll compression of, you know, electric immune, ground immune, resistances to plenty of great types, spread damage, U-turn, Intimidate. Like, we don't have something that strong in this meta, and I'm comfortable with that. What we gain is enough for you to not be completely cucked by one Intimidate mon. You are able to fight some of these if you're a physical mon. You're not entirely stick in the mud when they come out. So that's what I've got for today. I've made a Trick Room video, a Sun, well, mostly shitting on Sun, but a Sun vid and Intimidate. I'm gonna have more content for BDSP Doubles coming out, but I like just got off of a 6-day work schedule for Christmas, so I kind of need some time to decompress before I make more of these. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.